Welcome back. There's some of the beautiful Foodland Ontario stuff that Julie Findlay, our mom in the know, brought today. We featured vegetables last time. We're going to talk fruits this time.
And unbelievably, how many fruits are there and ready for the picking, as they would say?
Yes.
We still have strawberries.
Is that right?
Day-neutral strawberries, or everberries. You'd see the two of them. They're from Ontario, and it just happens that they grow throughout the season as long as the weather is good.
No kidding.
And because we've had this dry, nice weather, they still, and taste one. They're the same taste as they were at the beginning of the season.
I'll do that.
Yeah. I probably could have done that for you too.
No
worries.
worries.
The other thing that's in too is Ontario grapes.
Look at it.
And we've got nectarines. The pears are on their way. We've got peaches.
Oh my
plums.
God, these are good.
They're good.
Yeah.
So one of the ideas of what you could do with your kids is the night before, even at the end of the weekend, just kind of grab all the fruit that's in the fridge and make a fruit salad.
Right.
So that's what I did with this.
End up with a cup of fruit or something like this.
And then what you do to sort of preserve all the fruit is Ontario apple juice. And just throw it in time.
A little bit of apple juice?
A little bit of apple juice, and it can stay in the fridge overnight, and it can stay in the fridge up to 3 days.
No kidding.
Yeah, so it's delicious. So we've got everything in there. And then another fun trick, this could be at home or not, is the rice cakes. You just put a little bit of sweet or savory cream cheese on top, and then top that with fruit.
So what kind of fruit you want to put on there? Plums and peaches?
Choice.
And
plums,
nectarines and
peaches, nectarines.
I'm not a big peach guy. So.
Oh, you're not?
No, I don't know what it is.
Okay.
You know.
Well, the pears are just about here, so you probably love that.
Love the pears.
We could do plums for you.
Okay.
Yeah. And
could you make it a happy face? Or?
And yes, you know, good idea. I will do that.
So you could use the peaches in there.
See, you're coming up with ideas. I knew we'd inspire each other.
See, look.
We could do a little happy face in there once I turn those around.
Right.
But the whole idea is getting your kids, like you, excited to eat. So that's one way to do it. Get that little happy face. There we go. Another fun thing.
I could be the biggest kid spokesperson for Foodland Ontario ever.
They would take in a heartbeat.
Would they?
Sure.
Yeah.
Another.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, the skewers. You want to do those?
You could do the skewers.
Yeah. So your apples and cheese are always a fan favorite, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And you can stick in your cucumbers. You can stick in
whatever works.
Whatever works, and just get them to build it, and then that keeps in their cooler pack. Just make sure you do get the right cooler packs. Thermos always has a really good cooler pack. It keeps everything cold as long as you need it. So that's always fun.
Delicious.
Yes, it is good.
Okay.
And then this,
What's this
set up
smorgasbord
your
here?
dessert bar, or this can be all together because these are great little containers here. And what I've done is I've got cottage cheese, or I have vanilla yogurt. We love vanilla yogurt.
Right.
What you're going to do is you're going to take all sort of the fruits that you like, you pour it in, and then some nice Ontario honey. Look at that, just as...
That's an Ontario product as well?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, look at that. And just pour
in
some
your
of
yogurt?
that into your yogurt. Have you never put honey in your yogurt?
No.
You'd love it. And then granola on top. And of course, with school, it has to be nut-free, but this has some nuts in it, so this could be a nut.
Yeah, you got to be careful of that sort of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's a great dessert or afternoon snack or something.
Absolutely. You got some nectarines.
Right. You got maple syrup here.
We're going to put some plums in
What do you put in the cottage cheese?
The cottage cheese, you can top that with fruit too. It's delicious.
Do you put maple syrup or honey in there?
You could if you wanted to. You could try some maple syrup on there, but I like it kind of plain.
Yeah, I'm a plain cottage cheese type of guy.
I'm going to double this up for you because look at that maple syrup. It's so nice.
Lord.
Maple syrup is so easy to freeze all through the season.
It's nature's sweetener, you know.
It is. I mean, if you want to, you just make sure when you get your maple syrup, you pour it into some jars and leave a little bit at the top. So when you do put it in the freezer, it can expand a little bit.
Also, another trick, if you've got your maple syrup in a mason jar at work.
Yes. Hide it from your friends?
No, not necessarily. Maybe take it out and put it in a plastic container, a pourable container, because what happens is the sugar crystallizes and locks your lid on, and you can't get your maple syrup open in the morning when you're having your oatmeal at work.
Well, you know what some people do when they're finished pouring the maple syrup, they just lick the sides, and then that doesn't happen.
I think some other person, some other employee, some other workmate got in there and used the maple syrup, and you know.
Have you tried the grapes?
No, I haven't. These are interesting looking grapes.
Grown
small,
right here in Edwards. They are small. They've got that really juicy inside.
Oh my God, they're good.
Yeah. Any other? Would you get? What else would you say about them?
They're very fresh.
They are
very
fresh.
Juicy.
Yeah, so there's so many fun ideas to get the kids eating what they need to get all the nutrition, and then you know that when they're gone off to school, you've packed it, you made it fresh, they've been part of it, and then they are more responsible to eat all of their food.
Where do we get more information on this sort of thing?
You know what, if you go to foodlandontario.ca, you can find out when everything is in season, so then you're always eating fresh, and then you can have a blast at that. Lots of great recipes too.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Listen, go out and get your fresh Ontario products and enjoy them.